Most people believe that to build a rock-solid core and get six-pack abs, you need to spend hours at the gym doing heavy lifting or painful crunches. We have been told for decades that more movement is always better for burning fat and building functional fitness. But what if the most effective way to transform your entire body and protect your spine was actually to stay completely still? After looking at the data on strength training and analyzing expert methodology regarding isometric exercises, we found a surprising truth. Holding a single position for just 5 minutes a day can do more for your long-term health than an hour of traditional low-impact cardio. This simple movement is the plank, but most people are doing it wrong and missing out on the massive health benefits. In this video, we are going to break down exactly what happens to your body when you plank every day and why this might be the only daily routine you actually need. Let us start with the first major change, which happens deep inside your midsection and affects your internal health. Many people struggle with things like abdominal hernias or a protruding stomach simply because their core muscles are weak. Think of your core like a natural corset that holds your internal organs in place and protects your lower spine from damage. When you perform a plank, you are not just working the surface muscles that people see in the mirror at the beach. You are strengthening the deep abs, the obliques, and the erector spinae muscles that run all the way along your spine. Building these muscles creates a powerful shield for your body, but most people ignore them until they get a serious injury. A strong core is the absolute foundation for every other movement you do in life, from lifting heavy groceries to running a marathon. When your core is weak, your body overcompensates by using joints and ligaments that were never meant to carry that much weight. But the benefits of the daily plank go far beyond just having a flat stomach or a smaller waistline. The plank is actually one of the best ways to develop your back muscles without the common risk of a lifting injury. Exercises like the deadlift are certainly famous for building massive strength, but they require a perfect repetition every single time. If your technique slips for even a second during a heavy lift, you risk a long and painful recovery from a disc injury. On the other hand, the plank provides a safe way to strengthen the lower and upper back simultaneously without the heavy load. When these muscles are properly developed, they act as a natural defense against chronic back pain and stiffness. Most back pain comes from having muscles that are too weak to support your body weight throughout a long workday. By holding a plank, you are training your body to stay aligned and stable, which leads to pain-free movement in your daily life. There is a catch because many people spend a fortune on fancy gym gear and expensive supplements trying to get these results faster. If you are tired of wasting money on hype and want to cut through the noise of the fitness industry, you need to stop guessing. Right now, you can join the Daily Strength Project school community and get the Supplement Secret Sauce guide for free. This guide reveals the 20 essential nutrients and supplements you actually need for optimal health and fitness and what to avoid. This community usually costs $24.95 per month, but it is currently free for the first 100 people to join. If you join now, you will be grandfathered in and keep your free membership for life, even when the price goes up later. You can join the community for free right now to get these downloads and start your strength building journey the right way. Now let us talk about how this daily routine changes the way the entire world perceives you when you walk into a room. Your posture sends a conscious and unconscious message to everyone around you before you ever say a single word. A person with straight shoulders and a tall spine is naturally perceived as a more confident and attractive person. The plank specifically targets the muscles of the neck and shoulders, which are the areas that usually slump when we sit at a desk. By strengthening these muscles, you will notice your posture improving and you will see real progress in the mirror in just a month. Good posture is not just about looking fit and healthy, it is about how your body functions under pressure. But the changes are not just on the outside, because the plank also gives your internal metabolism a significant boost. When you engage multiple muscle groups at once, like the legs, arms, and core, your body has to work much harder to maintain that position. This burns more calories than sitting or standing and keeps your internal metabolic engine running faster even after you finish. This means you are essentially burning fat while staying perfectly still on your living room floor. By doing this every day, you are signaling to your body that it needs to become more efficient at utilizing energy. But what about the things you cannot see, like your sense of balance and your physical coordination? The plank is a master at developing what we call stabilizer muscles, which are often ignored in a standard gym routine. These tiny muscles are responsible for keeping you upright and steady during any kind of physical activity or sport. If you have ever felt clumsy or off balance, it is likely because these small stabilizers are not being challenged enough. Improving your balance helps you in every other sport and makes your daily walking workout much more effective. Before we move into the exact technique secrets, I want to take a quick break and ask you a very important question. How many seconds can you currently hold a perfect plank without dropping to your knees or losing your form? Leave your answer in the comments below because I would love to see where everyone in our community is starting. Now, let us look at the right way to perform this move to avoid common mistakes that lead to joint pain. Many people try to hold a plank for as long as possible until they collapse in a heap, but this is actually not the best choice. Instead of doing one long set that ruins your form, it is much better to do several shorter sets with perfect technique. If you are a beginner and have never done a full body workout before, you should start with just 15 to 30 seconds. You should never increase the duration of your exercise if it means your lower back starts to sag or your form gets sloppy. To do a classic plank, you should get into a push-up position and then bend your elbows to a strict 90 degrees. Shift your body weight onto your forearms and make sure your whole body forms one straight line from your head to your heels. Your elbows must be positioned directly under your shoulder joints to avoid putting unnecessary pressure on your skeletal system. Your shoulders should be perpendicular to the ground while you keep your lower back perfectly straight and firm. You must never round your back or bend it too much because this creates excessive pressure on your spinal discs. Your breathing should stay slow and calm and deep throughout the entire duration of the exercise. If you hold your breath, you will increase your blood pressure and your muscles will run out of oxygen much faster. Focus on pulling your belly button toward your spine and squeezing your glutes as hard as you can during every repetition. This ensures that your core is doing the actual work and you are not accidentally straining your lower back or neck. Even though the plank is a very beginner-friendly exercise, there are some people who should be extremely careful. It is not recommended for pregnant women or anyone who is currently dealing with a back injury or a hernia, since holding a static position for a long time can raise blood pressure. People with hypertension should consult a doctor first. For everyone else, the plank is a joint-friendly and effective way to feel stronger and move better every single day. If you stay consistent with this daily routine, you will see a total transformation in your core strength and your body shape. Whether you are doing a home workout or a full body mobility session, the plank fits in perfectly as a foundational move. It is the ultimate no equipment workout that delivers real world results without needing a gym membership or heavy weights. You will start to notice that everyday tasks like carrying heavy bags or sitting at your desk become much easier to handle. Your deep squat and your overall squat mobility will also improve because your body finally has the stability it needs. When your core is strong, your legs can move through a full range of motion without the body feeling like it might tip over. The 5 minutes you spend on the floor each day will pay dividends for your health and longevity for many years to come. By focusing on the quality of your movement instead of just the quantity you are training like an athlete. Remember that fitness is a marathon and not a sprint. So do not feel discouraged if you can only hold it for a few seconds at first. Consistency is the secret sauce that turns a simple bodyweight exercise into a life-changing health habit. Make sure to click the link in the description to join our community before the 100 free spots are all gone. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel for more science-based fitness tips and tricks. You can watch the next video in this playlist right now to keep building your strongest and most capable body yet.